Dr. Angela Renee Jones, 14558078454 226886048. I need you to check my father, Orbit James Jones Sr., my brother, Orbit James Jones Jr., my brother, Randall Thomas Jones, and the rest of my immediate family, my mother, Lily Bell Jones, my sister, Ramona Diane Jones, our children, my sister-in-law, Brenda Jones, and then I need you to check the Vice President, George W. Bush Jr., his whereabouts and where he is. And I know Laura has been murdered. Now, I need you to check the top of this building, the parking deck, both of them, Costco parking deck and the parking deck to this Pentagon Center. They are laying on the roof somewhere, and they try to attempt to cut the tongues, their real physical tongue, where they talk. They're always stealing their eyeballs out and putting somebody's criminal strips that belong in solitary confinement. I need you to check. It is not right that you continue to allow them to murder us. I need you to find my daughter, Melissa Renee Jones, find her identical, Alicia Winston. She called herself at that church, but she grew up in a group home, and they put all those children out there except for one or two. I'm not sure if she was born to Magic Johnson or to Cecil Minor, whichever one. And they stole her out. And then you check the whereabouts of Virginia Bonner, Clarence Thomas' spouse, and check the whereabouts of Clarence Thomas and Colin Powell. Too many of them come to town murdering. Too many of them put on masks and they're really murdering. You should be listening to our ears. They would never have murdered Laura if you did not turn down the sirens, if you did not turn down the alarms. They murdered Laura Bush. They shot her in the head, October or something, 2014. I called that day Virginia Crime Victim Line. Told you to go get her. They had set her out back of Union Station. Then they held her hostage. Never took her for medical care. They have cut the Vice President George W. Bush Jr.'s tongue. Now, when the real president of Russia came and rescued them out of Africa, brought them home, different places, how can you keep stealing them out of hospitals? You take them to hospitals that are closed, the Dirty Shelter, that's a hospital in New York, a Dirty Shelter, that's a hospital in Washington, D.C., and even in Richmond Memorial Hospital, it become a Dirty Shelter. Those hospitals should never be shut down without being secured from, they put all kinds of infectious germs and disease in people, and you have not cleaned them out of all those kinds of things. They have stuck my toes more than once. They put infection in. Then somebody came behind when they hurt, and then they stuck them to try to draw it out and to help it get healed. That is unacceptable, people. I've been stuck in my feet today. I've been stuck in my legs more than once today. I've been stuck in my hips more than once. I've been stuck in my lungs, my heart. It's all part of conspiracy to murder. I want the real president of the United States of America, and that's why I always call for help from around the world. Because too many in America have defect. It's more than just having a little church property where you're going to live up in there and have a bunch of darn babies and cause them to be the opposite. Little boys, you're forcing them to be girls. Girls, you're forcing them to be boys. It's more than just that. Robbing the banks through organized crime. Got a whole bunch of illegals running around, working in stores, working in office buildings, opening my mail. I get millions of letters and you have allowed them to steal them. Just had a birthday party 4 days in a row, and you allowed them to steal the gifts and the money. It's unacceptable.